Boom. Oh yeah, look at that. Today I'm going to show you how to make pineapple upside down cake. Oh yeah, let's get baking. Start by preheating the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 176 Celsius. I have a round 9-inch baking pan here. It's a cake pan. And what I did is I just buttered around the sides. No need to butter on the bottom. And I'll show you that right now because we have 1/4 cup of butter here, and I'm going to melt this. I'm just going to do it in the microwave about 30 seconds or so until it's nice and melted. Now that my butter is melted, I'm going to just pour that in here on the bottom. And I'm just going to make sure the whole bottom gets coated. And then I have 1/2 cup of light brown sugar. You could use dark if you wanted. And I'm just going to come in here and sprinkle this all around. You could also mix these two together separately if you wanted and make like a little paste. And that way you are ensured to have everything completely uniform. I don't normally do that though. And then we'll take some pineapples. I'm going to put one right here in the middle. These are just sliced pineapples from a can, and make sure to buy the kind that come in a juice and not in the syrup. There's a couple different kinds. So you should be able to get 7 in there in a 9-inch cake pan. And then I'm going to take some maraschino, however you want to call them, I don't care, cherries, and put them right there in the middle. This gives it the classic look. Pineapple upside down cake always traditionally will have these cherries. And these are just cherries that have been soaking for a long time in corn syrup and a bunch of other ingredients. And so I'm just going to place them right in the rounds like that. Again, you could place them all in the gaps too if you wanted. Totally up to you. Perfect. That is ready to go. I can set this aside now. And now we want to make the cake batter. We'll take some butter. This is a 1/2 cup of butter. And it's pretty soft. Not completely melted. It's about halfway melted. And I just forgot to soften it. So you can put it in the microwave for 15-20 seconds to soften it up. And then we will add 3/4 cup of white granulated sugar. And make it 1 time first, and if it's a little too sweet, then you can reduce that by 1/4 cup. And then we will cream these together with a hand mixer, or you could just use a whisk. All right, there we go. Add in 2 large eggs. And at this point, I do want to scrape down the side just a little bit. And then I will add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/4 cup of milk, 1/4 cup of pineapple juice. That'll make the cake itself nice pineapple flavor as well. If you are lactose intolerant and can't have milk, then you could use a full 1/2 cup of pineapple juice. And I just used the pineapple juice from the can. Pretty awesome. And now we will sift in our dry ingredients. I have 1 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. And you could use cake flour here also if you wanted to. And then 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of table salt. And let's put that in there. Tap the sides. Just until mostly combined. And then I want to do the rest by hand. And then with our sturdy spatula, or going with a wooden spoon until it's nice and smooth and all mixed in. So then what we do is we'll take a sheet pan and we will place our cake pan right on top of that. And sometimes this might bubble over a little bit. Some of the juices might bubble over. So that's why I just put a sheet pan down to catch any drips in case there are drips. Not always have drips. And now we will pour this cake batter right on top. And then spread it out. Something like that. And now we will put this whole thing, the sheet pan and the cake pan, in the oven, middle rack position, and bake it for 30 to 40 minutes until when you poke it with a toothpick, it comes out clean. Into the oven we go. And when it comes out of the oven, it'll look something like this. Nice and golden brown on which will be the bottom of the cake. We're gonna go ahead and let this cool for about 10 to 15 minutes. And after it has cooled, we will come in here with a knife, or I'm just using a cake spatula. Just go around the edges. Because I buttered the edges, this is not sticking at all, hardly at all. Just go around the edges there. And then we will take our plate, whatever plate that you want to use, or however you want to present it. And the walls will probably still be hot, and just flip it over like this. The pan is still fairly warm. Just give it a couple taps. Boom. Oh yeah, look at that. Such an amazing pineapple upside down cake. And then you can serve it right now when it's still pretty warm. A lot of people like it when it's really warm, or just let it cool longer to room temperature, or you could also serve it chilled, serve it with ice cream, whatever you like to do. Oh yeah. And then I will cut into this. Oh yeah. So amazing. All right, the pineapple upside down cake is done. Turned out fantastic. Really easy to do. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm Matt Taylor. This has been another episode of In the Kitchen with Matt. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Time for me to dive into this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm.